from the past of Ian Paula, although in this case, he seems to be as much victim as attacker. Let's bring in ESPN investigative reporter Paula Levine on this. Paula, tell us quickly what happened with Ian Paula in this catfishing story.
So Ian Paula meets this person on Facebook called Missy Lee, and they arrange to have sex at her residence. And so he gets there, and there's a person shrouded in a blanket and who won't remove the blanket. And Ian Paula, rightfully so, thinks this is a little strange, and he leaves. And the story would end there had the Missy Lee character not called him and persuaded him to come back to the apartment. He comes back, the individual still shrouded in this blanket, won't turn the light on in the room, but someone's cell phone rings, and there's enough light in the room for Ian Paula to be able to tell that this individual has facial hair. Now, according to what Ian Paula said to police, at that point in time, Ian Paula said he felt like he was being set up for a robbery. He punches the individual shrouded in the blanket who talks to him then in a male voice. Ian Paula then runs out of the residence. And as he's driving away, he starts getting text from Missy Lee saying, "You're going to jail, you're going to be finished." Ian Paula offers money, offers $500, and then this Missy Lee character ups the ante to $1,000. Then later on, Ian Paula gets a call from someone posing as Missy Lee's father who says, "You've got to pay up or else we're going to call the police or the university president."
Stranger than fiction. I mean, it sounds like a classic shakedown. What did the police do about this?
So it takes several days before Ian Paula actually goes to the police. In fact, it was 3 days after the season opener that he finally goes to the police. He tells them what happened. They're able to trace the text message and phone numbers back to an individual who doesn't ever really give a motive for why he was trying to lure Ian Paula to the house, but says that he wasn't trying to extort money from him. He was just trying to get him to pay for the damage done to his face. And the guy actually did have 2 teeth knocked out, and the punch was strong enough that Ian Paula actually had to have surgery for it, and he missed the first game of the season. So at the end of the day, neither party wanted to press charges, and it never went any further with the cops.
Would Ian Paula or this individual you're talking about, Anderson, I believe the person's name is, would they comment on all of this?
No, neither would talk about it. If I could ask Ian Paula a question, I think too would be, why did you go back to that residence? And with everything that was hanging over him from the prior incident in April with the cop, you know, there was an opportunity just to turn around and leave. I think I would ask, you know, why did you choose the path that you did? But neither would comment.
And I think NFL teams would feel about the same way. Paula Levine, ESPN investigative reporter, on a bizarre story centered around IK Ian Paula.